Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial of Android development, and this is going to be the first video in my Android development series. So this is going to be writing your first program in Kotlin. And so Kotlin is the standard programming language for Android development. And if you want to be up to date with the standards of Android development, Kotlin is where it's at. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is you need Android Studio on your computer. That will allow you to do Android development and program in Kotlin. So you would go to this URL developer.android.com/studio and just go ahead and download this to your computer. So for this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and make a new project in our Android Studio. Let's go ahead and make an empty activity here, and we can name this our first program. We can go ahead and hit finish. Also make sure that this is Kotlin, and we're going to go ahead and hit finish. And so it will make a new project for us. So in this main activity file, we're going to go ahead and do our development inside this method here. Make sure you're after this set content view, which was automatically generated. And we will start here. And also, I wanted to let you know that I will have the step-by-step tutorial that you can also read to follow along with that is similar to this, and I'll post that in the description so you can follow along by reading or follow along through this video. And so the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and maximize the screen here. And so what we want to do is we want to print out what is going to display to the screen. So in most programs, it's hello world for your first line of code usually. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can say print ln, and then we can do quotation marks and then hello world. So essentially what this does is we print out hello world to the system log. So in Android Studio, make sure to check this tab down here, logcat, so that we can see what was logged to the system here. So when we go ahead and run this, we can hit this green arrow at the top to run the app. And then once we run the app, we will get our output. But with the logcat, it logs other system information, so we have to filter what we want to see. So if I type in system, and we see right here is system.out. This is our hello world content that we have just printed out. So that's how you test that. So for instance, if we wanted to change it to something else, we can do that, such as happy birthday. And then we can go ahead and rerun that. So I hit the red square to stop it, and then the green arrow to play it again. And then you see here, happy birthday. And another thing is about making a function. You can type the word fun, and that's a function that's saying that you're declaring a function on Kotlin. And we can say display message, and then then we can put the parentheses and then the brackets. And notice I have my function inside my main activity class. So make sure you put it inside the class and not outside the class down here. So I have my display message function. So for instance, I can take my happy birthday and put it down here. And so how will I now display my happy birthday since there's nothing here now? Of course, when you stop it and then you play it, of course, there's nothing that's going to be there. So what you're going to do is you're going to call the function that we just put it in. So our function is display message. So now we call this function display message. So now let's see what happens. So we go ahead and play our program, and boom, there it is. So we place this right here in order to play our message. So now all we did is put our happy birthday statement inside a function, and we called our function. And so the way Android works is right now we just have to be concerned that our program starts on the onCreate method. Then that's a built-in method in Android. And then we created our own function down here. And then inside the onCreate function, we called our own custom function to display message, which displays the happy birthday. So what we're going to do now is we're going to display multiple messages here. So I have my happy birthday, and let's say we want to say happy birthday, and then we're going to say now you are 25. And so we're going to play that. And then, so we have that here. Happy birthday. Now you are 25. So I want to also say a person's name. So okay. So can you all see what is wrong with this? If I play it, let's see what happens. Oh, wow. So this is our very first compile error. So that means the program will not even run, and it will return to us an error saying unresolved reference JSON. And so the thing that is wrong with this is it does it does not, it's trying to think that this is a variable, but it's not declared because there's no quotations. So in order for this print line to understand what we're trying to say, it has to take in a string. In order to take in a string, to tell the program that you're passing in a string, you need the quotation marks. So we're going to go ahead and surround that with quotation marks. And now the redness goes away. And so now when we play this, okay, so it built it, and now we'll run it, and so we hit the logcat, and so now it successfully displays our person's name, and we successfully fixed our first compile error exception. So there you have it. We have successfully written our first program in Kotlin doing Android development. And so I would like to encourage you to make your own project and play around with this code and practice. And also, one more place that you can practice online directly from your browser is this URL right here, developer.android.com training slash Kotlin playground. And you can also do some playing around with code there, or you can continue to practice in your Android Studio. But that is the basics of making your first program. Also, if you want to go into even further research, you can go to this URL right here. And so this URL has common vocabulary for the Android basics in Kotlin. So just travel to this URL if you want to practice your Kotlin Android vocabulary. I will also leave a link to an extra practice exercise that you can try. It will be in the description. And well, that concludes the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.